In the heart of the Kalahari Desert, where the wind stretches the shadows of ancient dunes, lies a wilderness unlike any other. The Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park, where red sand, ghostly riverbeds, and a sky as wide as the world itself come together. In this desert, life pulses with around 60 mammal species, 272 bird species, and around 48 reptiles and amphibians. We've entered the park at Kieliekrankie, where the dry Nossob and Arb rivers meet. These two rivers are said to flow only about once per century. Before entering the Kalahari, we deflate our tires to 1.6 bars, allowing our vehicles to float over the desert sand instead of sinking into it. We've just deflated the tires for the sandy roads in the Kgalagadi, and now we are ready to go look for some game, baby. I am immediately struck by the amount of raptors hunting in the riverbeds. In the year 2000, two parks, South Africa's Kalahari National Park and Botswana's Kgalagadi National Park, were formally merged into the Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park, an open, unfenced wilderness where animals roam across borders. About 3/4 of it lies in Botswana and the remainder in South Africa. The section of the park on the South African side has 3 traditional rest camps. These are fully serviced lodges and include amenities such as air conditioning, shops, and swimming pools. The wilderness camps are the ultimate way to immerse yourself in the Kalahari Desert. On this trip, we visit 4 vastly different camps, 2 traditional rest camps, Nossob and Mata Mata, and 2 wilderness camps, Kieliekrankie and Bitterpan. We are on our way to our first wilderness camp, Kieliekrankie. But before we head there, we stop at Melkvlei picnic site for lunch. All picnic sites are unfenced. There are no barriers here between you and the untamed Kalahari Desert.
People are going to think you're nuts. Are you just going for a walk?
Yeah. Oi, oi.
Check, they just say they're just going for a walk in the Kgalagadi. Check these crazy women. And are they there?
Hiya, Bobby. Hiya, Bobby. There's a snake that shed its skin here, and I'm sure the snake is living in that hole there.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
I'm going to pull the snake skin
Okay,
because the snake went in there to shed.
it's probably a Cape Cobra skin. Go for it, pull it, Mom.
Oh, it's very dry, very brittle.
Oh, is it tearing as you pull it?
Yeah. So I'm not going closer. Because
I think you should stick your hand in that hole and get a hold of the front of the skin.
I don't think so, Mavo, not today.
Tucked deep in the desert and perched up on the dunes overlooking a waterhole, Kieliekrankie Wilderness Camp is an oasis for animals and those that want to see them. I also set up camera traps at all the rest camps we visit in the hopes of capturing an additional glimpse of wildlife activity, which I'll reveal at the end of this video, so stay tuned. We spent 2 days here overlooking the waterhole, enjoying good food, fire, and wildlife. My camera, permanently set up in case the waterhole receives a thirsty visitor. We spent the mornings and late afternoons snaking our way through the desert to the Arbor riverbed in search of animals. It wasn't long before we found one of the most elusive and ancient predators of Africa, the African wildcat. Every house cat on earth traces its lineage back to the African wildcat. Around 10,000 years ago, humans began storing grain, attracting rodents, which in turn drew these small desert cats. Over time, a few tolerated human proximity, gradually giving rise to the domestic cat. Kgalagadi remains a critical refuge where genetically pure African wildcats still roam free, unchanged for millennia. The Cape fox, a creature that bridges Africa's deserts and the world's northern foxes. It is the only member of the true fox genus found south of the equator in Africa. Its large ears are crucial for heat dissipation and for detecting the faintest sounds of burrowing animals beneath the sand. Fossil evidence suggests the Cape fox has roamed southern Africa for over 2 million years, virtually unchanged. A true relic of the Kalahari Desert. On our second night at Kieliekrankie, we enjoyed another fire on our balcony while listening to what must have been thousands of barking geckos.
So what are we eating tonight?
We are having chicken,
Yeah.
thighs, pork espetata,
Yeah.
and we are having millies
Yeah.
with paprika and butter and beetroot.
Nice.
And we're starting with a strong gin.
Have a look. Speak your head out there. Cool, huh?
Suddenly, a massive leopard appeared out of the darkness and filled his belly with water, before turning around and vanishing into the desert. The first 48 hours in the Kgalagadi have shown not only how this desert pulses with life, but that the Kalahari is a finely tuned ecosystem where scarcity doesn't limit life, it shapes it into something uniquely resilient. My trail cameras at Kieliekrankie reveal a tapestry of wildlife and give us a unique look at what some animals get up to while we are sleeping. In the next episode, we travel to Nassau in search of the famous black-maned Kalahari lions. We set up camp where a big decision needs to be made.
My dad just looked. How far was that?
129 kilometers.
There, so then you have to travel back.
240.
Yeah.
260.
So is that the whole day?
The whole day's drive.
That's a whole day's drive.